Hello, lovelies. I'm Mama Maggie Ward, independent author, stroke survivor, migraine overcomer, and probably one of the more prolific authors you've never heard of. Welcome to my Tis Tuesday afternoons, writing sprints and productivity time. Welcome to hang out with me.
It's a beautiful life, so make sure you always open up your eyes to all the adventures. Go against the tide. Before you know it, you'll be running out of time. You should fight for all you wanna be. Don't look back on what it could have been. You'll find it. You'll find it. You can make your way across the sea, find new places you ain't never been. Now I believe, I'll live a life that's filled with stories to be told. I'll make it through the darkness and make sure I'm coming home. Even if I'm walking all alone, I'm always coming home.
Well, hello, lovelies. And today I'm trying something a little new. I am trying to get back to the Tis Tuesday writing streams. They will no longer be 5 a.m. streams because the brain. But we will be doing Tuesday afternoon, 3 o'clock my time. It falls right after Sam's writing streams. And we're going to be just doing whatever you can do. I am working on, let me show you this. This is my 15 steps for writing and editing. So once I get editing, I go through 15 steps of the editing process. First step on the zero draft is read the book out loud to yourself. Second step is write your own evaluation of the story with a new summary, plot, synopsis. The first base grammar pass because my grammar is so bad since my stroke. Word consistency is step number 4, and that's a thing like making sure all of the place names, all of the character names are the same. That falls in number 5 is the nameaholic. Number 6 is when I actually get it out to my alpha readers. Number 7 is when I really start working hard on the plot path verification, the plot holes, things like that. Number 8 is where I start doing the timeline references backwards and forwards. I usually start from the back of the book and go forward so that I can make sure I've got all the events in the right order. Number 9 is the character tics and behaviors. You've all seen my 30 question interview for characters where I write out, what's their nicknames. It's just all this stuff. And so you want to make sure that there is consistency throughout the book. Have a character in Relic of Time Wars that instead of rolling her eyes, she will just blink very slowly. It's that disparaging blink. And today I'm working on step number 10, forbidden words. And there's the whole list right there of all the forbidden words. Quite a lot of them. And let's see who we've got in the chat. Kat Leo has come in. Hello, Kat. How are you doing? Kat is hosting For the Love of Words February. So, Kat, you have a wrench. So if you want to drop the link to the sign up for that, please feel free to do that. It is going to be a writing routine word count challenges, not just word count challenge, but just a writing challenge. There are different levels of the word counts. Kind of like the All the Words August and the All the Words October. Emmy is here. Hi, Emmy. Welcome back. I'm so glad that you have gotten moved. It's so good to see you. Hello, Rita. Chapter summary 28 through 39. Yeah, that's a lot of work to do. Cats, I'm going to grab some food, relax, edit, publishing my intentions for the year. Yeah. Sam has come in. Hello, everyone. Welcome, everyone coming over from Sam's writing stream. Hello, Eva. Hello, Heather. How are you doing? I hear it's very warm and it's not as warm in Florida today. I'm at 67 degrees today. So, yeah, I think I might actually be warmer than you today. Honestly, it is so dry in Colorado. So warm and dry in Colorado right now that it's like, thank God it's getting below freezing at night, because if a firefly farted, the entire state would burn to the ground. Sam says, writing some more. Percy being tasked with controlling Bertrand and Slade. You actually think he can do that? No, that's Doxy's job. Jenna says, stream hopping and editing. She has a members only stream going on right now, so please hop over to there. Give her some love if you're a member. Emmy says, I love the list, but mine is so different. I have such a weird visual process. I do the last one where I listen to it voiced out. Yeah, that actually happens multiple times in my list. First is me reading out, then I do a bunch of steps, then I listen to it again, then I do a few more steps, and then the very last step is listening to it in a voice as far from my own as I can find. For the Love of Words website on Canva, there it is. Please be sure to click into that. And this is the announcement video. Hello, Liz. How are you? Eva's 63 today, too. It is wild. It was supposed to be 75 here today. Yeah, but Florida's not cooperating. They're getting that brush over of the cold air. It's so weird that the western states are so warm. It's like, I think I posted a picture of my Facebook this morning of a year ago when all the peaks, everything was covered in snow. And this year, it's like they've actually shut down some of the resorts during the week because they only have the groomed runs open. We had snow in mid to late September, and everybody's like, oh, yeah, they're going to have the resorts over by October 15th. It's going to be fabulous. And then we started getting this phenomenon called coronal holes, which are giant sunspots, blasting Earth from the sun. And this is a El Nino, La Nina transition year, which usually means not a good winter for us. It means we're usually heavy and wet in the transition years. No, this year has been freakishly dry. And it's like TDM and her husband were out here from today, the week before Christmas, all the way through until a couple of days ago. And we couldn't even take them up to the mountains to see snow because there was no snow. It was crazy. Speaking of TDM, she's messaging me. What do you want? I'm on stream. The child. Yes. So it's been really kind of just insane weather-wise. All the weather just being abnormal. Anyway, so do you want the editing steps left up, or do you want me to go ahead and put up the Pomodoro Kitty? Because I have Pomodoro Kitty pulled up today. Heather says, good for a few days. Highs in the mid-60s. Yeah. Hi, Stacy. Good evening. Last year we had to reschedule a visit to my mom's birthday today. Blizzard-like conditions. Yeah. Yeah. And like I had to water earlier because all of my bulb flowers are trying to bud. All of my bushes, my rose bushes, my lilac bushes, my hydrangeas, everything is budding out. My pear trees, I am terrified if we start getting, because this usually means If it's the weather's like this, it means February and March might be really, really bad. And if that's the case, I could lose all of my trees. Last year we had to reschedule. Yeah, I said that. Kittens are not impressed. I understand that. I was gone from 8 a.m. to just before 5 p.m. Yeah, Cat was babysitting. Everything is confused. Yeah, it feels like April. It feels like April. And that is considering that it is January the 6th, that it feels like April is my son-in-law was wearing shorts around on Christmas Day. We were literally I'm hoping that the snows before Thanksgiving counts as like a line. Yeah, no. We may have, it might have been 72 and that's March. Yeah, March is going to be interesting. Don't give January and February ideas. Oh, honey, I'm sure they already have them. Ugh. Yeah, everything is starting to pollinate like it's spring. And it's not a good thing. It is not a good thing at all. All right. Adds to stage. Oh, wait, first I have to remove. And then there we go. Got to babysit sick children. Oh, no. Yeah, all of the youngest prenatal appointments and all of her IVs, she's supposed to get weekly infusions. All of that has been canceled because evidently Colorado is an outbreak for the super flu. So, yeah, we are at the highest level of infection rate after New York and New Jersey. I think they're the only ones that have us beat. So, yeah. Youngest and I, yeah, we're not leaving the house. Not anytime soon. She's staying at her house. I'm staying at my house. We see each other in passing, but we're not going anywhere else. 0 other places. Winter will take her own space. Just wait. Yeah. I am hoping that this is not one of those years where winter decides to wait until April, May, and June to show up. Because we have had years like that where we got more snow in May and June than we got in December and January. And yeah, we got enough snow. There was one year we got enough snow that they actually had the ski resorts open on July 4th weekend. Which is crazy because bikini skiing, yeah, white Easters are a thing in Colorado. We do get them. Alrighty, 25 minutes on the clock. I am going to be working on an editing pass. If I get bored with that, I have printed out the Give Yourself Grace tag by Morgan Lee. I've printed out the questions. I might work on writing on my answers for that. Yeah, I have things to do. And unfortunately today, my only motivation is to drink coffee, eat cake, and binge watch anime. But I've not binge watched the anime. I've been making myself be productive. So when this stream is over, you know where I'm going. All right, let's get started then. And mew, mew, mew. I'll see you later. A Mew Mew Mew. How did you do? How did you do? I had distraction. Feline distraction incarnate. This is Charlie. And a few of you have seen Charlie on my streams before. Charlie is a kitten that we have that has a puncture in his skull above one of his eyes due to a dog bite when he was a tiny kitten. And he wasn't expected to make it, but he has made it so far. He is 4 months old now. A poor little boy is lobotomized. He is super cute, super friendly, and today he is super clingy. Like, if he can't figure out which room me or the eldest are in, he just goes from door to door to door crying like he has lost his soul. And so, yeah, he's there's a reason that TDM calls him the lobotomy boy, and that's because literally he had a dog canine like puncture into. So he is super cute. He is super friendly. He is recovered. He's had a few seizures, but he hasn't had any in December or January. So knock on wood that it was me. He is okay. And of course, you all know Queen Shiley, my precious clingy feral. There you go. He's on your bench. I know you can deal with him. She's taken to mothering him along with her 2 little kittens. So yeah. Stacy says, I need about 80 more words to my goal to get it. That's awesome. I am editing and formatting. I am on step 10 and going through and editing and formatting. There's actually a couple of things I need to do this week. I need to get through the Shadow Hunt. I need to get through the Huntsman, which TDM was home for Christmas, so she helped me with those for 2 weeks. If you don't know, my middle is my content reader and editor. So we do the writing thing together as mother and daughter. So let us know what you are working on today. I am just trying to get back in the routine. Trying to get back in the routine of getting Tuesday streams every week. Get back on the routine of actually writing plus editing. So usually I do the 85K 90 from January through March. This year I am doing it from March through May. In February, there is All the Words February that Cat Leo is hosting, and that is going to be For the Love of Words is going to be an awesome write-a-thon. We still have some slots open if someone wants to host streams, and then follow it also in February. We are also having the under 1K subs marathon for smaller author tubers and booktubers. So if you want to get a stream in there, the opening is for that. Let's see. Where is it? Do I have the links saved? I think I have the links saved. I'm not finding any. My internet is okay. Do not. My internet. We lost internet last night, and we did not have internet again until this morning, and it's been spotty all day. And if I try to open more than 2 or 3 tabs, my internet. I have the thing up in the corner, and it's like, and I'm like, oh nope, can't do that. Miranda says, got another chapter done. Finally filled out the form for the under 1K subs. Nice. Sam got 1,002 words done for the day, so she's going to switch gear to record vids. Maybe now that Percy is threatened with the old men, he's... Morgan, Stacy replying to Morgan, try to write 1K a day and get 25K for the month. I'm a bit behind this month. I've been distracted by the kids. Yeah, getting them back to school after the holidays is always crazy. Sam says the form for the sign up. Thank you, Sam. I will leave this up during the next sprint. That's impressive. I don't know. I have no life, and writing is my distraction. That is how I find the time. Writing is the distraction from all the pain in my head and my stroke symptoms. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I'm hoping to get the last 2 books of Relic of Time War published this year. The last 2 Pagosa Cliffs books published this year. And then I've got a couple of the Devoted Sisters books that I want to get published. And I'm hoping to get through the Servants of the Moon series so I can have that for publishing. I was planning on publishing that this year, but yeah, realistically, no. So I'm going to try to have that ready for next year starting, and I'll start publishing that probably on the winter solstice, because that is when 2 of the main characters are born. And I think that's kind of cool. Cat Leo ate food. The child is here now. Nice. Cat's babysitting. Cat, can you share the links? Did I already ask you to share the links? I don't even remember. My brain, these solar storms are making it so my brain is not working. Do we have, yeah. Stream announcement for the love of words on Cat's channel. Please check this out. The links are there to the sign up on Canva. Please be sure you do that. I'll be doing Tuesday streams in conjunction with this every day, plus other streams and modding as needed, because yeah, I love me a good write-a-thon word count challenge. All right, going back down. Where did Sam? I need to put Sam's back up. I know we have the kitty has already mewed, and we're already what? Charlie. 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 No. Get down. No, no, no. Okay. While we're sprinting, I'm going to get him some little, I give him little fluffs to chase. If you don't have fluffs, little pom-pom balls for your cats, I highly recommend them, because the cats will play with them until they get tired of them and then bury them in the litter box, and then you can just get new ones. You know, of course, you will find like 5,000 or 6,000 of them underneath. Stacy says, my usual average is 2K per day, and I have health issues. Now 1K is a stretch. Oh, thank you, Morgan. That's very sweet. There's no actual sign up. No. Nice. Okay. I'm going to go back up here. Once a marathon. Okay. Anyone interested? And the timer's already running. Hi, squirrel. Squirrel. Okay. 25 minutes. Now we're going to start. I'm going to go give the floofs to the kitties and maybe put this piece of cake away, because I'm not going to be eating it. It's way too sweet. It was my husband's and my birthday, and now I have this super sweet piece of cake, and yeah. Mew, mew, mew. How did you do? How did you do? I am through another chapter. Let's go back to where we stopped with the chat. Emmy says, coding to make the reflection for my players so it shows water. Got very zoned in to be quiet. Rachel got back to my desk. Hello, everyone. Also, this is a new thing YouTube is doing where you get like points for commenting, and I don't even know. Usually I disable it, and the whole thing where you go to click on the side and it pops up and you have like a smiley face and a heart and a party thing. And yeah. The YouTube's trying to follow the whole TikTok Reels thing where you can like have reactions. Jenna says, hello, Dr. Nick. Rachel, well as well. Reading a craft book, outlining your novel, trying to decide it out. I have a whole sci-fi novel outline, waiting on dawn so we can finish up a big antagonist versus protagonist scene that is the midpoint for book 5. Looking forward to that. You're tracking on this one. Well done. Mama Maggie, what are you wearing? So this is a hoodie. Hold on, I'm gonna change the thing. This is a hoodie that the daughter got me, and it's like on one side it's like forest green and coral and turquoisey. It's very pretty, and then on the other side it's just on the arm. So yeah, I really like it. I think it's super cute. TDM got it for me a couple of years ago. But yeah, no, TDM has much better taste than me. Kat says, trying to Twitch, but badly. Chatted with the teenager to know what meds she brought, so I can remind her to take them. I hope she feels better. The stuff going around is not any fun. Stacy says, I blocked the things ages ago. I hate it. There's only so much I can do to level up, and irritates me while in some of the bigger streams. Yeah. Yay! Hit your goal. That's awesome. Yep. Yeah, let's see. I forgot to turn it off for this video. Customization. Okay, turn off the leaderboard function, turn off the live reactions. Okay, I'm going to save that. Come on. All right. You have to refresh to have those things disabled now. Okay. They're disabled. So, okay, yeah. It's just more of the things and the things plus the things. Good girl, good girl. I have removed over 100. I call them my forbidden words, but they aren't really forbidden words. They're just words that I use way too much. Yeah, no, it's one of the new things that to gamify the streams and it create engagement. That's the only purpose that it serves, is it's to gamify the streams. And so yeah. All right. We ignore the gamification. Well, yeah, we do. We seriously do. The gamification isn't well done. No, it's not. All right. So we have 34 seconds left. Do you guys want a longer sprint for the next sprint? Because Nia is not going until 5:30 my time, 7:30 your time. So we can literally do like a 45-minute or 55-minute sprint. I will let you guys decide. Why is that up? Okay. All right. 45 minutes, 55 minutes. Anything 30 minutes and upward, 45 minutes. Y'all know me. I'll do 90-minute sprints and not even blink because yeah, I'm a psycho that way. I'm sure I need to do some laundry and that gives me extra time for that. Okay. All right, let me change the time. If you are hearing like a weird little clicky sound, that is my laptop. Took it apart, looked inside of it when the Navy nukes were here, and we cannot find what is making that sound. And it always makes that sound when my laptop is plugged in. And when I unplug it, it takes like 2 minutes to stop making that sound. But my battery is going, and I know my battery is going because my laptop will only stay charged for like an hour, 90 minutes if I'm lucky. So yeah, I'm so sorry about the kind of gravelly, clicky sounds. My apologies. All right. So we'll do 45 minutes. Hi, yes, hello. Hello, how are you? And we will start 45 minutes. Okay. 45 minutes on the clock. It is starting to click, and I will see you all on the other side. Mew Mew Mew, how did you do? How did you do? Okay, question. What do you hope to accomplish in 2026 and beyond? Stacy says, I hope to finish 2 stories. I am close to getting one I'm working on right now, hoping to find a few people to read and look for plot holes. In general, they are good. Kat says, hoping, edit, and release of Briar's Hollow, and the archive made substantial progress on Blood Rain Book 1. Blood Rain is I love the story world. I can't wait for the rewrite. Janice says, keep doing what I love most. Emmy says, I'm getting a bit tired and distracted. I will jump off for today. Hope you all get your goals done. Well, thank you for joining us, Emmy. I know you're probably already gone, but here's a heart for you. Yes, I don't know if you guys saw, Agent Mayhem was in here head mauling me with his giant bowling ball size head because, yeah, he wants me to go out and throw the ball for him. And it is currently 44 degrees. They are claiming we might get 1 to 2 inches of snow on Thursday. I will believe it when I see it. Dante came in. Dante, you know, Chicago is getting hella more snow than Colorado this year. Sam says, publish all the books I can do without getting sidetracked with shiny new ideas, at least for this year. Yeah, shiny new ideas. Yeah, we're not going to talk about shiny new ideas. Rachel says, finish out the series, prequel in Maine, then enjoy the side stories from there onward and dive into other worlds as well. Yes. Dragon Tasker series is finally on book 5, and the side stories, and the more side stories, and she is co-writing a sci-fi fantasy adventure thing, so that's going to be interesting to read. I volunteer as reader tribute. Morgan says in 2026, finish the first draft and hopefully get it ready to publish. New shiny ideas shall not be talked about or named. Eyes the 7. Yeah, you and I are having the same problem. Yeah. No, I have to edit. I am not allowed to pick up anything else until I finish Pagosa and Relic of Time Wars. Does not matter how much I want it. The answer is no. Sam is infecting me. The ideas keep growing. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Yes, Sam and I feel the same. I've already got a second character in mind. Throws ideas like confetti. Ducks. You cannot escape the chaos of all the stories. All right, lovelies. It is now 5:10, 7:10 Eastern. Nia, the Vixen of Fiction, will be going live in less than 20 minutes. Let me get that link up here. There is the link for everybody who is going to be stream hopping. Shiny ideas are like glitter and magpie, and minds go, mine, mine, mine. Yes, yes, seagull voice is definitely going, mine, mine, mine. Says the person with 200 story seeds. Yeah, I'm never going to get to die. I have too much to do. All right. There is the link to Vixen of Fiction Nia's stream that is starting, and I will go ahead and get our outro out. Where is it? Add to stage. There you go. It's a beautiful life, and happy writing. Go against the tide. Before you know it, you'll be running out of time. You should fight for all you wanna be.
be. Don't look back on what it could have been. You'll find it. You'll find it. You could make your way across the sea, find new places you ain't never been. Now I believe. Now I believe. I live on.